man. I'm like on the verge of freaking tears. You don't even know. I was supposed to be on at like midnight, and I was ready. And I thought, I'll take my antibiotics because I forgot to take my morning dose today because I was at the doctor's and I didn't want to be at the doctor's with an upset stomach because that stuff like kills my stomach. And so it was like 11:45 here. So I was like, you know what? I'll just take it now because I ate. So I had to make sure I ate. And I didn't want to be at the doctor's and then feel like I was going to puke everywhere. Because every time I've taken this antibiotic, it's made me nauseous. And the only thing to get rid of it is to like lay down after I eat real quick for like 5 minutes. Well, I was extremely tired tonight when I laid down, but I didn't go lay down. I was here at my desk, and I took the antibiotic, and about 11:45, I was getting ready to stream, and I started to get queasy. So I did what I always do, and I like put my head down, and I just breathe, and it takes about like 10 minutes to pass. I accidentally fell asleep. And I just woke up with like the biggest panic attack, realizing that it's basically 4 in the morning, and that I missed being able to stream. And like, I can't take chances like that. Like, I have to raise this money. I have to be selling, you know, whether it's people wanting to watch the body being or people wanting to buy my art. Because today's technically the 11th, and I only have till the 15th. So I literally just had like the biggest panic attack. Which sucks. But the body painting that I want to do, I want to do it by Monday. And I'm not sure what I want to do specifically, like as a theme. I just know that I want to create something really freaking sweet for people to watch. And I have an airbrush machine. So like, it'll be kick-ass to watch. Well, because I want to do like both like brushed body painting and airbrushing. But I also haven't tried out my airbrush machine, and it's been quite a few years since buying it. And it's been a legit minute since I've tried my airbrush machine. so I don't even know if the airbrush machine will work. But I think I mainly want to do by hand. They said like the only time it's good to use airbrush is if you're doing designs that blend, like a lot of blending. But I don't really need to. I can do all that by hand. So I'm not like worried. And then at my doctor's appointment today, the last time I saw the doctor, he said he wanted me to bring in, like, my art. And I said, sure. Because they wanted to see if they could possibly use my art or start having me create my art in their building. And the doctor that I always see, he's like one of the coolest doctors I've ever had. And he was like, you know, for all the pictures you show me and just how passionate you are, I think it'd be a wonderful thing. And I was like, rock on. So I brought in quite a few of my acrylic pour examples. And the office manager ended up taking down my information. And if I were to land that job, because I said I could do any size canvas and stuff, if I were to land that job, that would solve so many issues. Like, it'd be fucking amazing. But for the body painting, I'm still unsure in what exactly I want it to be. But I know that it'll be... I might do Galaxy. I don't know. And then, I have this relative who... he's like not doing better than me in life. And we grew up really close. Like, he's 3 months younger than me, but he's my uncle. So, like, all that means is my mom and my grandma got pregnant around the same time. That's it. Nothing crazy. Well, growing up, it used to blow people's minds because when you're a kid, you don't understand family lineage. And, you would have thought we'd be super close, like brother and sister. And, like, we just weren't. And it's like, no matter what I've done in my life, he has to argue. He likes to act like he's smarter than me. He likes to argue me on any stance I have. He fucking, like, argues and tries to give me statistics, but he doesn't prove his statistics, but I have to prove where I get my information from type shit. And he just makes my life a living hell every time I see him. And, like, growing up, I always wanted a brother because I hated being an only child. And, like, this person, they went through a really bad breakup last year. And it was like, after 3 years, she kicked him out. literally, he came home from work and all his shit was packed. And she was just done. And, like, if you would have known the type of girl this girl was, she was very, like, mousy and quiet and just, it was so unexpected, right? So she broke his fucking heart. And, like, it was like any hatred we had towards each other just melted, and I was always there for him. I always texted him every day to see how he was doing. I helped him with money when he needed help. We bonded. And it meant a lot to me because, like, it just felt nice to have a relative, you know, that gave a shit. And, it was like, the more he started to heal from that breakup, the worse we became, like, right back to normal. And he likes to kick me when I'm down. So, like, he always hurts my feelings. Always. And he knows he gets under my skin. And he knows he makes me feel like shit. But I'll be, like, proud I've done something. I've accomplished something. And he's like, yeah, and? Like, just cocky, but, like, he doesn't have his own life together. So it's like, but he's, like, the comedian of the family. So, like, that's what he brings to the table. And so, like, people, they'll fuck with him to check his ego, but, like, he can dish it out really well, and it makes me feel like shit every fucking time. But it's like, what do you do with family like that? Well, like, my family, it's big, but, like, I'm the black sheep of it. So it's like, it just sucks. And my grandma loves me. She always tells me if she could help me, she would, and I know she would. And I like helping her. So, like, anything I accomplish or any jobs I get where I'm, like, proud, he just always knocks me down. And it's not fair. And then I told him all this shit, like, we were having a discussion, and I told him all the shit that was happening. Well, I wasn't telling him, I was telling my aunt. He happened to be there. About all the shit happening with the landlord and the attorney, and how I landed on all the shit by the 15th. And he literally just, like, he has a way of, like, twisting my words to make me seem stupid. And he has a way of taking any of my ideas and just making me feel so inferior. And I don't know how he does it. Like, I don't get how he does it, but he does. And I told my family about body painting. And, like, the way he made it out to be was just, he just makes me feel like a piece of shit. And I really wish he'd stop. There's, like, no better way to put it. Like, I wish he'd just, I've told him 2 weeks ago, I was like, can you just back the fuck off? He was like, what do you mean? This is my opinion. I said, I don't fucking care. Just back the fuck off. He literally pushed me to like that point. But getting back to bodybuilding, if I raise the amount I need, or I will do body painting. And I think it's my uncle. I am only child. Ugh. He's my uncle, and he's 3 months younger than me. So like growing up, we've always been the same age group for everything. And we never really got along when we were younger. Uncle Guido. No, he doesn't have a really cool name like that. But, yeah, so like, I'm trying to, you know, do this body painting shit, and I keep bouncing between, should I do an outfit? Should I do the galaxy? I don't know. Should I do a sunset? Like, there's so many different things I want to body paint, but I want it to look amazing. I don't want to half-ass it. And I want to do the body painting by Monday, but I have to raise this X amount of dollars by Monday, because it's due Tuesday, and today's technically Friday. So when I fell asleep and I woke up, I had such a severe panic attack because I didn't plan on losing these past 3 hours. I planned on streaming live. So like, it completely threw me off. I should have just skipped today's dose for antibiotics, because if I wouldn't have felt nauseous, I wouldn't have laid my head down for a minute to get it to go away, and I wouldn't have fell asleep at my desk. I fell asleep like at my desk. But then I keep getting people who say they want my snack or just like content I've made, and one person was like, I can't donate the whole amount, and I was like, whoa, you don't need to donate the whole amount. Donating anything at this point is helpful. And they were like, nothing, no response. And so I was like, why would you even say that to me? Like, just to fuck me up? But like, I've been on Instagram trying to promote everywhere. There was people, I'm not going to name them, that swore they were going to help me figure it out. And like, I've trusted these people because I like these people. But it's like the second time they said they would help me out with a situation, and then ghost me, basically. And I'm not going to reach out and be like, hey, help. Because I don't want to bother people. And I feel like if you tell me you're going to do something, online people, but they're very popular, and I don't know how to explain it, but like, it's not like somebody, like a stranger. It's somebody that's like, that I've grown to know, and trust, and we built up a relationship kind of a thing. So not like somebody who's like, here, I'm going to help you, and then just don't. I get all those all the time. That's what drives me nuts. It's somebody who was like, we've got you, and then I don't hear anything back. And I've seen them help somebody. It just confuses me because, like, I don't want to be like, hey, who's Mr. Beast? I don't want to be like, hey, you said you were going to help me, so, like, I'm not going to harass somebody who said they were going to help. I feel like if somebody says they're going to help you, and they kind of say, like, well, where is he? Nope. Mr. Beast? And he finds, like, little Twitch streamers and donates tons of money? Who's CaseyTron? Just a big streamer or a streamer that likes to donate money? Because, see, that's what... If I was a really big streamer, she won't help anyone. I mean, I get it, though. See, this is where it sucks. When I was fine financially just 6 months ago, that's just shitty. No, it's not. I'm sure she would. This is the shit that I don't like. When you earn your own money, it's your fucking money. It's yours to do with whatever you want. It's yours to spend however you want. It's yours to do with whatever you damn well please. I don't understand why people do shit like that. Like, say they're gonna help and then don't. To me, it's just mean. And I get life happens, shit happens, other things come up. I get it. But, like, the last time this person spoke to me was the day before court. So that was the 25th. And I've learned to, like, you know, not count all my eggs before they hatch type shit. But it just sucks because it's not the first time this person said they would help me, and then yeah. So, like, but that is one thing I would like to do if I ever make it to where I'm a big streamer. Yeah, 100%. For when I want to say when I'm a big streamer because I'm so determined to make it fucking happen. But until then, but when I am, you know, financially satisfied and can take care of shit and have extras, I would love to just, like, fucking spend one night just scrolling through random Twitch streamers and just throwing money. I love doing shit like that. When I was good, like, financially 6 months ago, perfect. And I always do this thing where I go to like a little shitty hole-in-the-wall restaurant and I order like a thing of fries. And the girl will bring me the bill and it's like, you know, $3 or $4. So like a tip on that would be like 50 cents, $1, nothing crazy. I'll tip 200. Like, I like doing shit like that. I like stuff like that. I like helping people. I mean, it makes me happy to be able to put a smile on somebody's face. That is true. I have wonderful things lined up for the end of October and November. So I'm just trying to make it past this specific hurdle. Because once I get past this, I'm good. I'm good. And then, Sprint. I told you guys my bill was due the 9th. Today's the 11th, technically. Well, they will charge whatever cards you have on file, even if it's not the one you chose, to get their payment. And I used a different card for what I wanted my payment to be. And I got a little thing like, you know, we will use any of your cards on the account to fulfill the payment if the payment cannot be made due or from your chosen method or whatever. Well, I forgot that I had my PayPal card attached to my Sprint account. I thought I just had my Vero card. So now I'm 100 feet behind. So it's like, you know, I have 4 days to sell absolutely as much stuff as possible, whether it be art, Snapchat, premium, I mean, all of that. I have 4 days. And she's almost done. The only thing she needs is me to write something in here, and I don't know what to put yet, so I haven't put anything. But like, this is very pop art. I love it. I think the coloring's great. I'm happy it turned out the way it did. It's for sale. But yeah, man, I'm just like, fuck. Falling asleep on accident, and you know what? It's like, it's whenever I get the most stressed, you ate the last chocolate. Pretty much. But shit's just, you know, wild. I look familiar. It could be. That's what I was supposed to do. You know what I don't understand? The dudes on Instagram who like, hey baby, hey baby, hey, video call, missed video call. It's like, if I didn't answer to your hey baby, calling me 90 times in a row, probably not going to answer that either. But yeah, so it's just, you know, it's just people is what Snapchat. No, it's Instagram. If I didn't have to, I wouldn't either. I don't like having 1,800 things to communicate on. No. Absolutely not. You get the fake sugar daddies. Yes, I live in one of them. I don't know where you've seen me. I'm a ghost. But for real, that's wild that you named one of the states I live in. But for real though, I would love to be a 1950s actress. Don't feel creepy. It happens to me too. Really, Normie? Michigan. Never been to Minnesota. Well, you know, like, they say everything happens for a reason. We're all messed up. I don't know anybody who's normal. They say, like, you know, we're all fucked up. If I don't want people to talk about my chest, why do I wear low-cut tops? I'm wearing a wife beater or an 80 shirt. It's not like, you know, I get shamed a lot for wearing normal clothes because normal clothes don't look like normal clothes on me. And I feel like I should be able to show an inch of cleavage because it's what I was given, without people losing their fucking minds. And in person, no, like, the people that say the craziest shit, they wouldn't say that shit to me in person. So, like, it's that much. I should be able to wear what I want without people fucking with me on my chest. And I don't just wear a tank top. I wear normal clothes. My hair is in front of my chest. I should be able to wear whatever the fuck I want without people being douchebags. That's 100% true. Where I go to court looking like what? Wearing long sleeves? Like, no, I wouldn't wear a wife beater to court. That's inappropriate court wear. But you're insinuating that I look like a hussy because I'm showing my clavicle and an inch and a half of cleavage, like, whatever. Covered by my hair. Yes, I think it's absolutely fine on Twitch. Because maybe a parent should teach a child not to shame a woman for what she wears. And if she is wearing something revealing, teach that child not to be a douchebag and comment on it. I'm not wearing anything that's crazy. I've seen less on Twitch. And if a kid's watching, so what? Number one, my channel, when you click on it, says mature audiences only. So maybe maybe parents should watch their children. I'm not their children's parent. Mormons start being allowed online. Yeah, I cannot believe I just got body shamed for this. A robe, a tank top, sweats. Wow. I don't go around with a Speedo flashing my balls. That's all I'm saying. Well, sir, it's probably because you don't have one to begin with. And second, I'm literally wearing a robe, sweats, a tank top. Because you're uncomfortable by my collarbone, I don't know. I'm not wearing anything distasteful or disgraceful. And it's fucking hilarious that you think, what if a child's watching? They're gonna see a woman talking. Jesus Christ. Oh my God. I don't go around. I'm not even in a bathing suit. You make no sense. You make no sense. it's hot where I am, so I didn't want to sweat. Who the fuck are you to tell me what to wear? How about you worry about your own fucking self? How rude. I'm fucking mind blown. It's 2019 and I just got shamed for wearing a fucking A shirt. Wow. Wow. You act like I'm wearing a fucking triangle top bikini. I'm literally wearing pajamas. I just can't believe it's happening. Wow. Because it's not like somebody's like, oh, nice chest. It's flash your tits, show your tits, flash your tits, show your tits. If I pay you $1,500, will you show me your tits? Show your tits for shit like that. I understand I have a chest and people are going to notice, but there's a difference in being a piece of shit and a normal human. So I had to add it in my chat because literally, yeah, but they don't mean it. They're not going to pay $1,500. But these people fuck with me about my chest, and they go, are they real? Are they real? Are they real? Are they fake? They're fake. They're totally fake. And it's like, yeah, but they don't mean it. When anybody's ever said that to me, they haven't meant it. But that's why I said no talking about my chest. To avoid trolls who literally just want to hound me about my chest. Wearing a tank top when it's hot out with a fucking long sleeve robe, not a big deal. I do. Like, this is for sale. That's my point. The people are just douchebags. This is $50 plus shipping. I still have to figure out what to put in the bubble. It's very comic book, pop art. It took me 2 weeks to freaking get it to come out right. Because that was the picture I chose. Yeah. Period. That's hilarious. But if anybody does want to help with my situation in buying something or just donating, here is the button. It accepts PayPal, credit, and debit. And I just posted it into my chat. So if you want to help but you only have a debit card, click on the link. So, back on the 25th, I had court with my landlord. Does Cash App work? I think you would have to use the debit that you use to put money into Cash App. I don't know. I don't know. That's fine. Okay, so I went to court on the 25th with my landlord because we made an arrangement and he went back on his word. So the arrangement we made over the phone, so we both had like no proof of shit being changed. Well, when I showed up to court, they were like, understandable. I showed up to court and they were like, okay, October's almost here, and that's what the landlord's really concerned about. And I was like, well, why don't I just pay for September, because I have the money to pay for September. And they were like, well, let's make a deal. And because I had streamed literally that morning before court, I was like exhausted, and I hadn't slept in 37 hours. So I get there, I deal with the attorney I've been given. She makes this crazy deal that at the time I'm like, I don't think that sounds right, but she's promising me and assuring me it's the best deal I could get. Don't have to worry about getting evicted, blah, 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 blah. Hi, GS Drawings. And I'm like, sure. I get home, I crash for 8 hours sleep. Hard. Wake up, reread the fucking thing, and I realize she fucked me. So I paid for October in September. And this is where I realized they fucked me. So on October 15th, I have to pay September's rent, which is $650. The court fees, which is $215 because it was a money judgment, and they added the water bill into it because the water bill plays a part into my fees, and then a $100 late fee. All this equals out to $1050. I have $450. So I need $650 or $700 more. So I'm trying to sell everything I have, because if I don't have the money on the 15th, I have all day on the 15th. On the 16th, when the judge wakes up and there's no money, I can't give him a partial payment. It said partial payments won't be accepted. He can go straight to the courthouse on the 16th, go directly to the judge. The judge will sign a writ. A writ means that day, him and the sheriff will come to my house, probably right from when he goes to the courthouse, and they will physically remove me from the property, change the locks, and I won't be able to get any of my stuff. So I saw what they did. What they did was, the landlord doesn't think, oh, thanks, Mason. The landlord does not think that no? What do you mean third time? I went to court on the 25th for the landlord. Jesus. Anyway. Not the third time. Just answering a question here. Calm down, people. So on the 15th, if I don't have X amount of dollars, and the 16th they evict me, that way October's paid for. And so November 1st, they don't lose money, they can get somebody in my spot. Just answering a question, dude. Why'd you have to get so crazy? But yeah, so that's what happened. So before September 25th even happened, The landlord and I had made an arrangement. We're supposed to be golden for the month of September. He changed his mind out of nowhere, didn't tell me, and then decided that we weren't going to stick with the arrangement we made. So that's when the court stuff happened for the 25th of September. And that's when the court gave me 19 days to make the amount for September because I paid for October. The way they did it was fucked up. So I wish I would have not been sleepy. Well, I know that now. But see, that's not the first time my landlord's made an arrangement with me either. Sometimes he's worked with me. But it's very rare. And if you Google him, he is a very bad guy. Like, there's literally websites and cases against him for being a slumlord. No. But yeah, shit's crazy, yo. For real. He's a very bad guy, but it costs too much to move. Like, if I wanted to move out right now, I would have to have almost $2,000 to get into anywhere new. And so that's not an option. An option is getting everything in order to stay here for a little bit until I get back on my feet. But like, you know, also the past week I had 2 separate infections in my body which needed 2 different I'll just say southeastern Michigan. I don't really want to give like my location away because of creepers. But yeah, so that's the situation. And from having the infections, they pushed back my surgery. So I can't get my surgery for another week or 2. So it's just like, it's just bad timing. And if I wouldn't have lost my main modeling job, I never would have been in this situation. But I have so many things lined up for end of October, beginning of November, so I'll probably start getting a paycheck either the beginning of November or the middle of November, and things will be straight. But until then, I just have to sell as much artwork or Snapchat or whatever content, anything. But yeah, so shit's just fucking maddening with everything. Like, I have the body painting I want to do, so I was thinking of trying to raise it that way, where if I reach my goal, which is basically like around 650, if I reach my goal of 650, then I'll do a body painting thing, and for everybody that donated, they'll get VIP, basically like a VIP pass, where I'll do stuff, extra stuff, and add it to it, just to make it worthwhile. So, like, you know, there's stuff I want to do, but like, so basically, I thought, like, you know, I'll live stream for all the people that donated. But then I was like, I don't really know how to make that separate from people who haven't donated. So then I thought, like, well, I'll use Snapchat when I take breaks on Twitch, and so you'll get extra Snapchat stuff. But it'll make you a VIP. So it'll definitely be worth it. No, I haven't. I've heard YouTube's like not the place to be because of all the crazy uptight rules they have. But I was thinking of starting to create YouTube videos as well. Well, that's my idea. I want to do body painting. I want it to be a fun night. So if I can raise the amount that I need, I'll do body painting. And that's just the way I have to do it. So if I can raise the $650 in the next 4 days, I will do body painting on Monday or Tuesday or Wednesday. Probably, I would say, like, if I raise it, then Tuesday or Wednesday. Or I'll save it for Friday. I'll do Tuesday when I'll pick a day during the week and a Friday. Or Saturday. Yeah, as long as you're just not an asshole about it, I don't care. Like, the gross, creepy, pervy comments. But if you're, I don't know. I don't know how to explain it. Just like there's a way to be and a way not to be. Don't be the douchebag. But I don't care if during body painting that's a topic. But I will have pasties on. That's the only rule from Twitch, is you have to keep it tasteful and wear pasties. But I do Right now I'm looking up a couple different ideas to see what is out there. That's sweet. They have like the Spider-Man suit. Like the Spider-Man outfit. I don't know if you can see my phone. No. Wow. What? Oh, that's cool. There's some pretty cool ideas. That is so awesome. They have like the Wonder Woman thing. Yes, focus level 9,000. Absolutely true. Yes, anything can be art. I don't know. Because, like, to me, people can get inspiration out of anything. Hi, Steph. You know? So, what might be boring or natural or whatever, to me, might be something that you pull creativity from or you see in a different way. And that's why I love art, because it's beautiful and it can be anything. It really can be anything. Anything can be art. Nature is art. Accidents are art. Like there's so many aspects and facets to it. How are you, Steph? Been better? Alright, so the body painting is on the table. If I can sell or raise enough for it. Ugh. If I can sell or raise enough for it, then I can do it. So if anybody wants to use their debit, credit, or PayPal in the comment section of my chat, there is a PayPal button, so it accepts debit, credit, PayPal, whatever amount is helpful. Thank you. If you want to purchase something, please whisper me or let me know in the chat. And I'm going to get off here and try to do a couple other things that should surely help the situation. So I hope everybody had a wonderful evening. It's Friday, motherfuckers. So hopefully today we have a kick-ass day. And yeah, I'm just excited. Trying to stay optimistic and positive and not cry on live stream. But have a good night, guys. I'll see you guys later today. Stay cool.